Who's actually going to get the most out of this grill? Who can safely walk away? And does the price make sense for someone who just wants to fire up a weekend burger? Those are the three questions I keep hearing when people ask about the COYOTE Outdoor Living 30-inch Cherry's built-in LP grill. If you're the type of backyard chef who likes to throw a steak on the grill after work, but you also worry about space, fuel costs, and whether the unit will actually fit into your kitchen layout, stick around. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. The first thing that makes prospective buyers hesitate is the built-in claim. A lot of people assume that means a massive, custom-fabricated appliance that requires a contractor and a huge hole in the wall. In reality, this Cherry's model is designed to sit flush against a countertop or a wall-mounted cabinet, but you still need a dedicated 30-inch width opening and a proper propane line hookup. If you're comfortable running a 20 pounds propane tank and have a little DIY confidence, the installation process is fairly straightforward. If you're renting or you have a tiny balcony kitchen, the built-in nature becomes a red flag. You'll probably be better off with a freestanding portable grill that can be stored away after use. From a day-to-day perspective, the grill's 3 burners are the heart of the unit. The iBurners claim to give you even heat across the cooking surface, and that really matters when you're trying to sear a steak on one side while keeping a side of vegetables from burning on the other. In practice, I've seen owners line up a couple of prime cuts side by side and they finish in the same window of time, which eliminates the classic hot spot problem you get with older single-burner units. That's a tangible win for anyone who wants to serve a mixed plate without juggling multiple zones. The redesigned end cap and handle are subtle, yet they affect how you actually use the grill. The handle feels balanced enough that you can lift the lid without worrying about it snapping off after a few years of opening and closing. The end cap also houses the integrated Windguard, a feature that often goes unnoticed until a breezy summer evening shows up. When a light gust tries to blow the flame out, the Windguard keeps the burners stable, so you're not stuck fighting a flame that keeps dying down. For a backyard that's exposed to the occasional wind tunnel, that's a practical advantage you won't see on paper. Now, let's talk about the control panel. The smudge-proof coating isn't just a marketing buzzword, it actually keeps fingerprints, sauce splatters, and the inevitable rain spots from turning your knobs into a mess. When you're mid-cook and you have your hands greasy from handling raw meat, you can still twist the knobs without slipping. The new bezel and knob design also gives you a clearer visual cue for temperature changes, making it easier to dial in a low and slow roast versus a high-heat sear. If you've ever struggled with temperature overshoot on older grill models, this is a genuine usability improvement. On the flip side, the Cherry's does have a couple of hidden trade-offs that can bite you if you're not paying attention. The first is the propane consumption. Because the 3 burners can each output a respectable amount of BTU, the grill can use fuel at a higher rate than a typical single-burner model. If you're the type who grills every week and you keep a 20 pounds tank on hand, you'll find yourself refilling more often. That's not an issue if you already have a propane plan in place, but it does add to the ongoing cost of ownership. Secondly, the built-in nature limits your ability to adjust the grill height after installation. Some freestanding grills let you raise the cooking surface to accommodate larger cuts or to clear a table with a shallow pot underneath. With this COYOTE model, you're stuck with the manufacturer's fixed clearance, which is fine for most standard grills but could be a nuisance if you regularly cook thick pork shoulders or need extra space for a side dish. There's no quick adjust telescoping leg system, so you'll have to plan your recipes around that fixed height. Who should definitely consider buying this grill? If you have a dedicated outdoor kitchen or a well-ventilated indoor galley that can accommodate a 30-inch opening, and you already run propane for other appliances, the Cherry's gives you a professional-grade cooking surface without the need for a separate charcoal or pellet setup. It's also a strong contender for families who enjoy entertaining. Having 3 burners means you can run a searing zone, a medium heat zone, and a low heat zone all at once, so you can finish a steak, keep a side of corn warm, and simmer a sauce without switching burners mid-cook. For those who love the precision of a built-in grill but don't want to spend a fortune on a premium brand, the price point sits in a reasonable middle ground. Who can safely skip it? Renters, people with limited space, or